Well, I'm in the airport. Sam's here as well. And today, well, I flew yesterday and I'm already flying again today. But this is my first time getting back onto my crazy travel grind. So yesterday from Indiana to here in New Orleans, now from New Orleans to Atlanta. And I'm just gonna kind of give you guys a little bit of, this is so hard to keep on. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of kind of how I travel. So you're gonna join me through the airport and see what it's like. As we go through security, Sam and I both have TSA pre-check. There's a thing called global entry, so when you come in from another country, you can just kind of pass through all this security stuff. But since we're leaving right now and not coming into the US, we're just gonna go through the expedited TSA pre-check line, right up there, through security. Well, actually, I am flying first class today, but I'll go through TSA with you. Yes, I get my own line now for first class. But I'll be a peasant with Sam today. They're running my bag through again. I think it's because of my speakers. They do that sometimes with the speakers. They're kind of funny shaped. I'll show you guys what they look like, but I think that's what it is. Mystery. Oh, it worked. So that was a little trip through TSA pre-check. So it's super fast, and obviously, I mean, the airport is practically like vacant. It's normally a lot more busy, but I mean, with all this stuff going on right now, obviously there are not as many people out here. But I'm gonna pull this down for a minute. I'm gonna get in trouble. So the reason for TSA pre-check and even more so global entry is it just helps with the traveling process. And since I'm on a plane at least once a week normally, kind of helps me bypass lines, and I don't have to wait as long and possibly miss quick connections and quick flights and stuff like that. So it's definitely a big help having those things. And then with global entry, you automatically get TSA pre-check as it is. So also helpful because it helps take down some of that cost. TSA pre-check is what you said?
$85 for 5 years.
85 for 5 years, and then global entry is 100 for 5 years. But you get TSA pre-check with global entry. So if you're someone who travels a lot, and especially in and out of the country, I highly recommend one or the other. So normally as I'm traveling, I spend most of my time in an airport in a lounge, and the Delta Sky Club is like one of the main lounges I use since I mainly fly with Delta, but thanks to good old COVID-19, I don't have access to my lounges right now, so we just have to kind of sit and chill like everybody else.
We have to pay for food.
And we have to pay for food and alcohol now, which you get for free in the lounge, but yeah. Oh my gosh, this mask. But representing my stepdad, breeds American Bully, so Brotherhood Bullies right here. Okay, I do love this mask, but it's way too humid here in New Orleans for me to be wearing a cloth mask. I just actually can't breathe, so I might put on this one from Excalibur in Vegas that my mother brought me, but it kind of hurts my ears. Or Sam just gave me this one that just, it's a regular old mask, I guess. Just trying on all the masks. Also, in certain airports, they might not have lounges, and so what they'll do is there's this thing called Priority Pass that allows you to get into certain lounges or things that can act as lounges. So you can have access to certain restaurants or bars throughout the airport where you can spend a certain amount of time and spend up to a certain amount of money and actually like get stuff for free, as opposed to like full all access like you would in a normal like Delta Sky Club or the Centurion Lounge and all the other cool lounges throughout the airports around the world. But Priority Pass is also a super, super cool thing and a good option as well if you don't feel like going to just lounges all the time. It's more of a restaurant or a bar type thing, so it's also something to check out. Well, that didn't last long. The mask that Sam was like, oh, you should do this and you should try this one, just a regular old mask, it broke instantly. So now I'm in this one. This is my last resort because this face mask thing is rough, but has to be done. So, just a little life update, I guess, a little bit of a story time. So what has been going on in my life for the past like few months. I was here in New Orleans for a wedding. My friends Trevor and Caroline got married, and that was an amazing time. And my family is super, super big with St. Patrick's Day. I might not look like it, but I am part Irish. So I just need to take this down. I can't breathe. So I traveled home to Michigan, expecting just to be there for like the holiday. So I got there March 16th, expecting to be home maybe like 2 weeks, and then boom, COVID-19 happened and the world shut down. So then I was stuck in Michigan, and I had no clue for how long that would last, but it ended up being about 3.5 months, which is, again, like I said, the longest I've gone without traveling in probably about 5 years. So it was super awesome to get to spend a ton of time with all of my family. Say?
Take a picture of me so I can be famous.
Okay, I'm taking a picture right now. Okay, what kind of smile is that? That was quite a fake one.
What's that?
I'm getting a real smile by tickling you.
Tickle.
Oh, you're weird. Get to spend a bunch of time with friends and do just different activities with my life. I didn't train much of my flipping and all that. I went on a lot of hiking and kayaking trips with friends. I was born and raised right there on Lake Huron, so just a lot of like beach activities. Been playing a lot of spike ball. Shout out spike ball. And after that amazing 3.5 months back home with all of my family and friends, I got to go down to Indiana and stay with some super close friends of mine, the Newby family, and do a gymnastics camp down there for a couple days in their gym, and then fly back down here to New Orleans for the video and photo shoot that I just did for my new merchandise. And yeah, that was actually, it went really well, but it was miserable because it was 90, I think it said it was like 96 or something like that, but with the heat index, it read like 111, and it was super humid. Yeah, I don't do well with heat. I don't do well with humidity. I am definitely a cold person, 100%. Born and raised up north. I like cold, and I prefer it, and I will die in it. Unless I die of a heat stroke first. But now, off to Atlanta. Also, if any of you guys have had any stories like traveling during this whole pandemic, you can make sure like leave a comment and let me know what your experience has been like. I've taken a big break from traveling, which you guys know is my thing. I'm always doing it. That's why I have my slogan, another day, another plane. But yeah, I took a 3.5 month break, so it was wild. And now coming back and seeing like pretty much an empty airport is crazy. So yeah, like let me know what your guys' experiences have been like. Just leave a comment and I'll be sure to read those. Hello. Good, how are you?
Good.
Oh, thank you. There she is.
Or coverings on
Bye,
today's
Sam.
flight. Please remember
See you
that wearing
later,
masks
Sam.
is required throughout our flight, and if you forget,
All of us at Delta, welcome aboard. If it's been a while since you've flown, rest assured, your comfort and safety are still our #1 priority. At every
Well, we just walked up, like literally just now, and one bag, ugh, and the other bag. Nice, none of my stuff got lost. All right, I will see you guys at the house. Adios, Mr. Chris. And we have arrived. We're gonna sneak into the house. We're gonna sneak in?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have a key, but we're not gonna
Swiftway
tell
would
them
be all
that we're
the
coming in.
luggage.
All right, well, now that I am here at the lovely Claire residence, also like my Atlanta home, you can see I've changed a little bit. I took a shower, shaved and all that, but yeah, that is what it is like. Traveling during a global pandemic, it really wasn't too crazy or too different, just the fact that like there was nobody in the airport for the most part, and like the planes were like not even half full, but everything was super clean. Yeah, and I mean, it just wasn't too different, but it's definitely a little eerie not having other people around. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. There will be a lot more to come. I'm finally getting back on this YouTube grind, hopefully. So thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you, bye.